Happy New Year, everyone.
Let's go to the park!
No. I'm not talking about that New Year. That New Year already happened like back in January or something. This is the one I'm talking about. It's Lunar New Year at SeaWorld. An annual celebration here in the park with lots of food and music and entertainment and a whole lot of fun. And in case you hadn't heard, 2019 is the year of the pig. So there's a lot of pigs everywhere throughout the park, and some of the pigs are even real ones. Yep, there are a lot of pigs around here. Think there are any frogs too? Well, I don't see any. It's probably just a licensing thing. And they also have acrobats as part of the celebration, so let's go check some of those out. Those are always fun, right?
The Chinese province of Hubei is central and well known for their talented and agile acrobats. And now they are bringing their skills to America. 女士们、居士们, ladies and gentlemen, 海员使者欢迎中国河北这一段 SeaWorld welcomes the Chinese acrobats of Hebei.
Now those are some incredible performers. I trip over my own feet sometimes. I can't imagine all the practice it takes to get good at those tricks. I mean, this is how I put on my hat. Not as entertaining. If I had tried flipping my hat around, it probably would have ended up on the roller coaster. Ooh, look, drummers.
Please put your hands together for San Diego Taiko!
Now this speaks to the musician in me. great performance. Now, I would say that it couldn't be beat, but they're drummers. It's kind of required. But regardless, that was a great performance. Certainly wasn't humdrum. All right, I'll stop with the puns now. Or will I? Nah. And you can't make me. You know, they got some dancers here for the festival too, so let's go check those out next.
We are the Wolfwa Youth Group. I'm Isabella Gang, and today our first piece will be Moonlit Bamboo. Hope you enjoy.
Another trainer named Christina, and she is holding what's called a Eurasian eagle owl. This owl is named Alira. Has anyone ever seen an owl like this? Raise your hand. She is not native to the United States, to North America. A lot of people will confuse her for the great horned owl. They're so closely related that they're only separated by one level, and that's the species level. They cannot turn their head all the way around. They can turn their head 3/4 of the way around. That's 270 degrees. So 14 vertebrae allow her to do a lot more with her neck. Right? It's important that Alira has this specialized adaptation to move that head around because her eyeballs are fused in their sockets. Those sockets go all the way to the back of her head, all the way to the base of her skull, essentially. Move your eyes side to side without moving your head. Can you guys do that? Look side to side like I'm doing. Alira can't do that. Her ears are actually offset. She has an ear right up here and one down here. So they're set just like that. And that helps them locate exactly where their prey is making noise. Now, there's over 200 different species of owls, and not all of them are nocturnal. Some of them are what's called crepuscular, which is what Alira is. Crepuscular is just a fancy word that means active at dawn and dusk. So Alira is hunting and looking for her food source around dinner time. and then right before we wake up in the morning, probably around 5 a.m. They are built for one thing, and that's hunting, and they're at the top of their food chain. It's a very short food chain, though. It's basically owl, mice, brain. We feed Alira chicks, mice, and then something called carnivore diet. The chicks and mice are all frozen and then thawed out when we need to use them. The carnivore diet is basically like hamburger meat. We make her little meatballs, and that's actually her favorite food source. Those little tufts of feathers are not her ears. Those are just feathers. And those help break up her silhouette when she's standing up against the tree. So just even more camouflage. If you kind of compare her to the stump that she's sitting on, this is a palm log. She kind of has the same coloration as that palm log, but if you look at kind of the striations in the log, those little tufts of feathers sticking up look just like the lines in the log too. So she has fringing on the leading edges of her feathers that air passes through, and that gives her that other incredible adaptation of being able to completely silently sneak up on her prey. She's just about 5 pounds, 5 pounds. She looks a lot bigger. I don't blame you for guessing some of those higher numbers. She's pretty fluffy, right? She's a lot of feathers. But the other thing that contributes to her being so lightweight, only weighed about 5 pounds, is the fact that she has hollow bones. Now, her bones aren't hollow like a straw, they're hollow like a sponge, so they have pockets of air. So you guys are all checking out her talons too, right? Christina's wearing a glove, that's for our protection. But Alira is sitting very calmly on Christina because Alira knows her. Christina is one of her main trainers, and they have a very strong relationship. And one way that we can build our relationship with them is just spending time with them, but also feeding them. And that's one of the best parts of Alira's day, is just getting some food from her trainers.
Now those were some really good performances, but all that dancing and drumming and owling has really given me an appetite. Being a spectator is hard work, so let's go see what kind of fine food is fair for this festival. The dim sum looks tasty, as do those sandwiches. Wait, duck? 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 I think you guys are safe for now. And they got different kinds of stir fry that looks really delicious. Delicious. Now, it's time for a gondola ride. Nothing like a relaxing round trip on the Bayside Sky Ride. Though I gotta say, I've never run into Kelly Kapowski, or Slater, or Zach, or Lisa, or Screech, because you know, I'm not really sure it's Bayside without all of them. And on a side note, I just want to say that it's not up to me to judge Zach Morris's character. Right? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm going home because it's about that time. Yep, it's time for me to head home. Thanks for joining me here at the 2019 Lunar New Year Fest at SeaWorld. Till next time, see ya later. Let's review. Benji took everyone to Lunar New Year at SeaWorld San Diego just so he could show them the amazing acrobats, dancers, musicians, owls, and pigs, simply for their enjoyment. Then he ate a bunch of noodles and went on the Bayside Sky Ride and didn't even get stuck like the others did a little bit later when a 20-mile-per-hour gust of wind knocked the ride out of commission. Let's go to the park.
Let's go to the park. Hey, quiet.